In this video, I'm going to walk you through the weekly game plan. Now, to access the weekly game plan, there's really two ways that you're going to be able to do it. The first is to log into MaraWealth.com and then come over here to My Elite Membership and then click on the weekly game plan. When you click on the most recent game plan, and again, this is in chronological order, you click on the one that you want to access, and then there's two other tabs right here, two different accordions. The first one is the Mara lists, and this is going to populate a spreadsheet that includes the log of the market mood, my open trades, action list, focus list, and in the neighborhood list, I'll explain what each of these are in a moment. Trade ideas, universe lists, closed trades, rules that I'm following, my stats, and all these different things down here. You're also going to be able to get a market summary. This is done once a week on the weekend, and I will explain the current market condition that I'm seeing and give you the rationale as to why it's this condition and what kinds of actions I'm taking. Like, for example, this week it happens to be a red condition, and so I go through, well, why do I think that it's a red condition? And I give you all of my thoughts right here. Now, the other way that you could access the weekly game plan, or really the playbook part, aside from right here, and you could scroll through and look at scroll this way, left and right. You could scroll up and down as well. Another thing that you're going to get is access to the actual Google Sheet where this is stored. In fact, you're going to receive access to the entire folder that has all of the playbooks archived in it. So let me walk you through the different tabs here. The first one that you see is the market mood log. And so the way that I analyze the quote-unquote market mood is to first take a 10,000 foot view. I want to see what the major indexes are doing from the monthly time frame. After that, I'll take a look at the weekly time frames and I'll know which way the trend is going. Is it moving up, down, or sideways? Hasn't been, well, it's been up back here. So U is up, S is sideways, and D is down. So what I'll do is I'll look at it again on monthly, then on weekly, then on daily time frames, and you're kind of getting this forest, trees, and individual leaves perspective, and that's how I like to view the market, as changing seasons. You could see the first signs of change down at the leaf level, and you will see the biggest changes at the forest level, and you really need all three of them to have an accurate gauge of how things are progressing in the market. I'll also look at the number of distribution days on both the S&P 500 and the Dow. I have a script in TradingView. That's the charting service that I like to use, and you'll get to see firsthand very soon. That is built in, and it counts up the number of distribution days for me. You'll be able to access all these scripts as well if you have TradingView and you want to access them. Then over here, I'm also looking at the number of stocks making new highs versus new lows each and every day. And by the way, too, if you couldn't already tell, this spreadsheet is getting updated every single day. I update it right after the market closes, and I share my thoughts. Next is the trade grades that I'm seeing. So I will take a look at the stocks that are setting up and I will grade them. Are they A-level trades, B-level trades, C-level trades? If I'm only seeing, let's say I'm only seeing C-level trades, then that's something that's telling me, you know what, like this is probably not the best environment for me to be participating in. But if I'm seeing a lot of A-level trades, then that's something that gets me excited and I want to be participating. And it's all part of the general market condition, market mood, and that's why it's included in this tab here. I'll keep track of the number of stocks. I see like the overall number of setups that I'm seeing, and I'll break it down to in the neighborhood versus a focus list. The in the neighborhood group tends to be like ones that are just moving sideways, but they're not quite ready yet, but I still want to keep a tab on them. The focus list are ones that are ready now. I will also track, let me see here. I'll track the number of open trades that I have right now. I'm sitting in cash in my swing trading account, and I'll also track the how my last 10 trades have performed. Are they winners or losers? And that in itself, I find to be a great determinant of market health or the way that I should view the market, because if I'm doing better than my batting average, then I'm locked into the market and things are performing well. If I'm falling off, if my batting average is below my historical average, then that's something where I want to take a look at the process. Something is out of sync, uh, and again, like it's another way to see if I should be betting my normal size, betting heavier than my normal size, or betting lighter than my normal size. So that is a brief insight into the market mood log. Then some of these other tabs here will go through the universe list, the trade ideas, in the neighborhood, focus, action, and open trades. And so the way that I like to think of it, and I'll use this illustration here, is to look at it like you have all the different stocks in the market. So you have this as the stock market way up here, and there's something like 10,000 stocks in the stock market. I'm not interested in all 10,000 trade ideas. I'm just interested in a very small handful that fit my trading criteria. And so that makes the universe list. The stocks that pass my screens are all in the universe list. Every weekend, I'll go through that universe list and I'll see what trades are setting up. So the trades that are setting up make this trade ideas list. Trade ideas. So like if we not AC/DC, but back over here, you saw that there were 407 stocks in the universe list, and then there were 69 trade ideas. So it got filtered down from the universe list down into the trade ideas list. And then after I have my initial set of trade ideas, then I'll do further analysis on that list. And that's where I'll say, okay, this group is in the neighborhood, right? So in the neighborhood, and then down here will be a focus list, right? So the list is getting narrower and narrower. Once I have my focus list, that's where I'm starting to really dig down and say, is this an A-level trade? Is this a B-level trade? Is this a C-level trade? And I have a process in place to help me figure out which is which. Then after I find the best of the best from this focus list, then that's going to make my action list. And the stocks that trigger from the action list are the ones that get onto my open trades, because not everything from the action list will actually trigger an entry. Sometimes a stock will start to be, let's say it's setting up like this, and I'm waiting for it to break out over here, but let's say instead of breaking out, it just breaks down, then that's a stock that's on the action list that never gets triggered, and it just the order gets canceled. Simple as that. And that is basically the weekly game plan. There's a few other tabs in here. You could explore all of them. If you have questions, you know where to go. You go straight to Discord and fire away. Hey, thanks so much for sticking around to the end. If you'd like to check out the Mara Elite program, go click the link down in the description below and use coupon code YouTube to save yourself 10% off of your Mara Elite membership. Go check it out.